Hello, everyone, you dead set legends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time. We're trying a new thing out. Obviously, hopefully, the new camera makes us look better, but my lighting is terrible. But none of that. Let's focus on the positives. And welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one arm wrestling live stream in the world. I'm your host, the Aussie ArmWrestler. And of course, I am. You can hold that one, my guest. Look at that. Your Melbourne Cup 2019 80 to 95 kilo amateur third place getter. And my guest may or may not have been there to witness greatness. The most sought after trophy in the arm wrestling world. And just let me thank a few people before we get started. My awesome Patreon bangers and my awesome YouTube bangers for just 50 cents a week. A couple of whatevers. Let's rock and roll. This support is just unbelievable, and I really, really appreciate it. All righty. How do I introduce this guest? Well, she's one of the bloody toughest people I have ever met in my life. One of the most supportive people, and we'll see how civil you lunatics can keep it in the comments section. To me, in these eyes, and I'm sure in a lot of people's eyes, she is the most beautiful person on the planet. And I've been pestering and hassling, and we finally got it. Please, everybody, welcome Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler.
Hi, thank you for having me.
We're very, very excited. Just want to say hi to everyone that is in the chat. Pete West is going to sit there and says, hi, Mr. Aussie ArmWrestler and Mrs. Kind Eyes. Oh, Pete, who wins it in a thumb war? We might do one just a little bit later on. You don't have to do that.
Thumb war.
And he's also keeping it already. He's like, let's keep it civil, boys. Let's keep it civil because you are a beautiful lady.
Oh, thank you.
We got some ready bangs happening in the chat. And our first super chat, thank you very much. Got to leave for work now, but just wanted to say that you are pulling above your weight. Absolutely. There is no hiding the fact that Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler is about 100 out of 10, a million out of 10. And I'm creeping around the 2.5s and the 3. But thank you very much, Noel DC. Let me know where you're from. It's an interesting super chat there. And everyone just coming in saying, hello, Mrs. Aussie. Dan John 73, one of our Patreon supporters.
Hello.
And a banger and a superstar. But he's my enemy in the tag team world. It's White Wolf. And he says, oh, great couple. Welcome, Mrs. Aussie. Well, believe it or not, it's not just a recap of our beautiful marriage and how we met. We're not going to talk about anything that because that's when it comes to an arm wrestling channel.
It's a boys' show.
It's an arm wrestling show. Everyone's welcome.
There's a lot of guys out there. They probably don't want all the mushy.
Well, according to my YouTube stats, 97%, 97.2% of my audience are male demographic.
Yeah.
So let's see if you can
bring not a boys' show.
Bring in some females.
But a lot of guys out there.
So what we want to have a chat about to start off with, we're married. I turn to you and I say, love, I'm going to start arm wrestling. What are your thoughts? It's not the most common thing. I'm pretty sure you haven't grown up with a bit of arm wrestling.
No, it's definitely not a common thing that you hear. It's not something I expected to hear. But then again, you are very spontaneous. You're very impulsive in a good way where, nothing's ever a shock when it comes out of your mouth. I guess I just thought, I thought that was just something people do at the pub after they've had a few drinks or in the schoolyard. But I don't know. I was kind of intrigued, but surprised.
So that's happened. Thank you, everyone in the comments. Hit the like button if you can. Let everyone know that we're here and we're going to have a crack about that. Oh, we're going to get back to what you were saying. Leo says, already, which is beautiful. So now that that's happened, I've turned up to my first training. So I actually went.
Yes,
I actually went.
Through. Yes.
When you first saw me on a table or something like that, or just first saw arm wrestling in general, whether I was hogging the TV, watching YouTube and things like that,
happens.
What were your thoughts then? Was it like, oh, okay, it's just a bloody another thing that he's doing, and it's like, oh, I'm in a lot of trouble. I think I've just lost my husband.
I think it's like anything that you do where I'm like, oh, okay, so it is happening. Cool. You do you, babe. Sounds good. I think your first session was with your brother. You went down and joined him for a training session with Ryan, and then you came back loving it and hooked. And ever since, I don't think I've not heard you talk about it for a day since that day. But that's okay. It's all right.
On it, yeah, we are. Thanks, Josh Barker, you superstar. He says we're rocking the shirts. We really are. There's only like 3 or 4 left, and then hopefully working with good pullers. I've got to speak to Jason about getting some Ready Bang shirts happening.
We might need some maternity Ready Bang shirts.
We are.
Mine doesn't fit very well.
We might have done a little bit of Ready Bang then baby ball. You know how it is. We won't go too much there. Okay, so
sorry.
So
back on the arm wrestling.
No, that's all right because you know our lovely family and some of your friends might actually tune in and watch this episode. So we want to keep it. We want to keep
our mums.
Yeah, shout out
so
our mums are watching, and shout out to every one of you guys in the chat, and you're hitting out the like button and just keep the comments flowing. Really appreciate it. If you're just joining us, you're with my lovely wife, Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler, and we're really, really enjoying it there. And thank you for everyone for keeping the comments just flowing and enjoying the chat there. So what do you actually think of the sport of arm wrestling?
I guess I thought it was a bit obscure, to be fair.
Well, it is. It's a very obscure sport.
I was like, okay. Oh, it is a sport. Like, it's labelled as a sport. That's cool. Like, it's all right.
How much are we sick of hearing that? Aren't we guys out there? Aren't we? We are you know the sport. Yeah, I'm competent in my own house as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not saying I don't believe it's a sport. I'm just saying that I didn't know that it was a sport at first. And then I guess there was a lot more popularity around it than I realized. And it's in a lot more countries than I realized. Yeah. And it's actually, a competitive sport, which is slightly mind-blowing at first.
Mate, one of my huge supporters, Travis Beckley, says, labelled as a sport, -1 point. You've got -1 point. You better get the points up with Travis. Huge supporter of the show. He's even got an Aussie ArmWrestler shirt. And he was on the 24-hour podcast.
That was my initial response. But now, it's a sport. Can I have my point back?
Well, that's up to Travis. Travis is keeping score. Josh Barker. He goes, will Mrs. Aussie be coming to Over the Top?
I would love to. Short answer, no. Sorry.
No, because we're, when I say we, I've probably put on the weight, but we are heavily pregnant and we are due at the start of June. And because it's going to be like a busy weekend at the end of April and the whole big day, like Miss Aussie ArmWrestler loves supporting everything that I do. Clearly, she's on the show, but then it's just the whole big day being exhausted. Yeah.
If it was in Melbourne, I'd be there in a heartbeat. And I do love Queensland, but not this time.
So it's, on a scale of 1 to 1,000, how many times did I ring you after training threatening to quit?
Like weekly. Your arms were sore. So so often that it was just I suck. I'm never going to get any better at it. Everyone's beating me. I quit. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I was cracking the shits big time because, it was a bit different. There weren't many people at training. I wasn't able to get on the table. Spaghetti arms at the best, wet spaghetti arms. And I would ring up and I'd be like, oh, this sucks. No one wants to pull and I'm crap and I'm weak. And then suddenly next Wednesday rolls around. And I'm like, see, babe. I'm off to arm wrestling. I'm off to arm wrestling there. Wow. Speaking of someone arm wrestling, let's get to a couple of comments at the moment. Arm Sports Entertainment. We covered their huge event coming at the end of the month. Says, I say I give her an extra point. She showed up and supports arm wrestling. A lot of the wives don't. There you go. You got a point back from Arm Sports, Timmy Talmadge and the team over there. Whenever she can. Whenever she being Rude being me, I mean, Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler. You turn up as much as you can. If I do try and put on the puppy dog eyes, like, can you please come?
I'll come and film and cheer and be your little cheerleader.
Well, you have come to a couple of events. And let's rewind back to Arnold's 2019. Miss Aussie ArmWrestler, if you can just reach over there and grab your little things. So, put them on. No, only the people that earned those.
I don't know if I earned, but I was given.
Yeah, you put those on, and we'll get to these medals in a moment.
So funny.
White Wolf, thank you very much. The abdominal stretch with the super chat. He says, tip. Jake, if you go cloth diapers, when you are pouring the dirty diapers from the dirty diaper bin in the washing machine, keep your mouth closed. Trust me on this one, mate. Splash back. Well, I've spent, thank you very much for the advice in the super chat, White Wolf. I'd spent 11 years in the disability field. Baby diapers will be nothing. I've had 140 kilo blokes leaning on me as I change their incontinence aids. And I tell you what, my mum, who was in the field as well, my sister-in-law was in the field. Yeah, we've had
your fair share.
We've had some horror stories.
You've got this covered. It's going to be a walk in the park for you. I will make sure my mouth is closed.
Yeah. So as you can see in the thumbnail, thank you very much, White Wolf. As you can see in the thumbnail, Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler's wearing a couple of medals. And she's got them there. Show everyone.
I hope it doesn't offend anyone that it's a little bit.
And there's two there. So let's go back in time. Arnold's 2019. I was preparing for my first ever super match, and I was the very last match of the whole weekend. I spent the whole weekend there. Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler rocks up. Why did you rock up?
To support my husband. Nothing more. Just to support you.
to support. Beautiful. Look at that. 2 medals plus 2 points.
Hey,
Travis Becklet. Yeah.
Thanks.
Shane Carey. Thanks, Shano. Says, clever Aussie. Theo, you dead set legend. Says, good morning. Hope you are both well. Mate, we are rocking and rolling. White Wolf says, sound like you are covered. And let me just say, not only am I covered, I have been covered. Ugh. Gross. Going back to White Wolf's super chat.
Like, what are we talking about?
So you had turned up to support. Now, I had spoken to a lady, Celine, who does so much for the Australian arm wrestling and Victorian arm wrestling scene.
Hi, Celine.
Yeah, Celine will watch this a bit later on. She's at work. And I sat there and I asked Celine, how many are in the under 65 kilo, what was it, Southeast Asia? That's what you win. Southeast Asia, not just Australia, Southeast Asia.
Very specific division.
Yeah, you have to be invited to get to Arnold. And she says to me, she goes, Jake, because I wasn't the Aussie arm wrestler yet. She says, Jake, I think there's only 2 competitors. Now, I'm no mathematician, everyone out there. I'm not a mathematician. But you give a gold, a silver, a bronze.
Guess what I got?
That's 3. So I was giving you the nudge, wasn't I? Poor Jess. I was giving her the nudge, and I was like,
more than a nudge. I felt heavily pressured by all that were there.
As in, yeah, we did. It was gang wars. It was absolutely peer pressure. But I was like, babe, if you compete both arms, they'll look after you. You're going to win 2 medals before I've even had my first match.
Oh. I stole your thunder.
No, don't even try. So, we might have something here. Let's have a look.
Oh.
There's Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler doing a bit of left arm action, and that's Celine, who I was talking about.
No training needed.
No training needed. And, of course, Celine let Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler have a go. Let's, we'll just watch.
Did she? Felt very quick.
Yeah, but as you can see, Timmy Graham just gives it the old ready go, and then Celine holds, and then Celine goes bang, but that's my wife getting a trophy there.
Did I start on left? Was that my first ever go?
Yeah. No, that was
harsh.
No, that was your, I think, second match or
go.
match. Yeah. Keith Thomas, greeting from Wales. Thank you very much, Keithy, big Keithy.
Wales.
Thank you very much. Beautiful family, Jake. Thanks, Eric. You dead set legend. Hey, guys. Good to see Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler. I can't wait to hear about the new little ward baby. Can't watch right now, but I wanted to check in. Beautiful. Well, Josh Barker, so you say you like the blonde hair. It suits you. I don't want to get too much. Yeah, I don't want to go too much into it. I'm not going to show any photos. But as we were preparing for the Aussie ArmWrestler and for all of this to happen, Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler, unfortunately, we found out that, I don't know, do you want to say it or I want to say it? I don't want to.
I don't want to get you.
I don't want to well up.
Sad. I was diagnosed with breast cancer shortly after that competition. So on my 30th birthday, week later, found a lump, and yeah, there goes the hair. So it's back and it will be blonde again.
So yeah, so if you go to my I'm trying to kind of move on because I'll well up and cry. If you go to some of my earlier podcasts and you see that I'm bald, it's because did it in support. I couldn't do anything.
It's beautiful.
So that's why I was a bald badger.
For a team.
Yeah, we're both a couple of
bald badger.
we're both a couple of baldies.
Baldies.
I'm sure, and it's come back a lot darker. So
yes,
you naturally are blonde. I mean, that was a bit of
a bit
enhanced
lighter,
blonde.
Yeah, for sure. But no, once Bubs is born, when safer to put chemicals back onto the head, I shall be a little bit blonder.
Yeah. So that's why. But thank you, Josh. Anything suits her. But there was a time when we would cry and celebrate because there was a little fluffs.
Oh yeah, little fuzzies when they first came back.
But let's go with that timeline. So what was it like for you? You're going through a pretty hard time. I still talk about it now, and I sometimes
not when I have you,
sometimes cry. But then as you were doing chemo and whatnot, and suddenly I'm trying to get this Aussie ArmWrestler thing like rocking and rolling. I'm setting my alarm for 2 a.m., having a beer
after my first one.
Yeah, 2 a.m. in chemo. What was that like? Was it, nothing's ever a hindrance on you.
No.
But were there times when I was preparing for a show, concentrating for a show, doing stuff like that? Was it getting in the way? Did I keep waking you up, yelling, ready, bang in the kitchen while you were trying to have a nap?
No, I think on that, I was so heavily medicated that I was sleeping through anything. So you are loud, and there'd be occasions where I'd hear a ready bang, and then I'd just go back to sleep. But it was almost comforting knowing you had something so positive to be focusing some time and energy on, a bit of a distraction for you because you were so invested and are so invested in us and, my health. You were just amazing. I don't want to well up either, but Jake's amazing. So yeah, he was, you couldn't have been any better. So I was glad you had something that was aside from all of those treatments to focus on.
So I still want to ask you a few of those questions along that timeline. But V Poge or Poge, $10 super chat. Thank you very much. He says, "Nice couple. Buy her a beer on me." Well, we have to wait until Bubs is born, but I definitely will. I'm a man of my word. Oh, there's your buddy
clanging around.
Your medals are clanging everywhere like you're a dead set superstar. So thank you very much for that, and I'll get to some comments. So how does it feel? Because let's be truthful. You don't know much about arm wrestling. Like I don't know much about ballet.
Yeah, okay.
So is it exciting or frustrating? Like I remember back in the day when a Jeff Hale, or a Michael Todd, that's what I mean, would message me and they're like, yeah, I will come on your show and things like that. And I would brag to you. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have this guy on the show. Oh, yeah. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I'm so excited.
Is that a good thing? Yay. Yeah. Are we happy about that? Woo.
There we go. Oh my God. Let's quickly get in there. So I just want to get a few of those.
Just trying to come on the show.
Yeah, of course he can come on the show. Brad Butler says, what a trooper. You guys are my heroes. Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler is my hero. That is for sure.
Should have worn my other singlet.
No. We're not getting into that. Grandpa Dale, if you're the same one that commented on my last video, then yes. Has anyone told you kind of look like Dana Carvey. Party on Wayne.
know?
Master of Disguises. Your brother's favorite video.
That movie. Oh gosh. Who? I only remember
the main guy.
the main guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. They saying I look like his sister.
No, they're saying I look like Dana Carvey.
No, you don't. You know who does though?
Drop him in.
What's his name? I'm gone. Baby Brain.
Is it an arm wrestler?
It's it's someone that sometimes comes on your show with Uncle John.
Who sometimes comes on. Oh, Evan Burgoyne with the big beard. No.
You know, tropical yellow shirt, glasses.
Oh, Gilbert.
I couldn't think of his name. I'm so sorry. It slipped.
Yeah.
Gilbert.
We don't like Gilbert anyway. But thank you, Grandpa Dar. Levan Gasparini says, hey, Jake, my sister had a baby yesterday. I'm officially an uncle. That's why I wasn't at Uncle John's live last night. Congrats on that baby on the way too. Congrats to you, mate. I hope your sister named the baby Little Aussie. That'll be fine there. Sarah Latona says, hello, gorgeous. Sarah, I'm married. Why are you saying that to me in front of my wife? You're better than that. And I love Jason. But she's clearly directing
she might
it.
Be saying to you.
She's clearly directing at you. The Latonas came on the show. Sarah was the dancer from Disneyland. Harry Potter.
Amazing.
The Latonas. Great. $10 super chat from Andrew McManus Music. Thank you, you dead set legend. It says the most wholesome video on YouTube, and it's an arm wrestling video. This sport continues to surprise me. Love you. Great attitude and positivity. You are both dead set legends. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Andrew McManus Music. You stud.
Very cool.
I reckon we need dead set legend shirts. That's taken off.
Ready Bang and Dead Set
Ready
Legend.
Bang and Dead Set Legends.
Like all the editions. First edition. I can take these off because they're very loud. Is that okay?
That is okay. 217, Brad Cook, rip a job on Michigan State, and I'm glad to see you are getting the recognition you deserve. The best videographer in the arm wrestling world. If you are in the States, cough up the cash for 217. Here we go. Oh, Marcus Thompson. The Money Slam.
Whoa.
Absolute. Yeah, you know how much I appreciate all your support, not only on my channel, but all the other channels. I really appreciate it, you superstar. It says, for Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler, unbelievable strength to get through that and also put up with Jake's Ready Bang. Amazing couple and soon-to-be family.
Wow.
Thank you very much. The Money Slam. Really, really appreciate it. I'm going to leave that up there for a while. One True Ace Rider says, Ready Bang. Oh, man. Dana Carvey. I can see it. Damn you, Travis. We better get a point for that. Guys, also a quick question. Is the video any clearer? I'm trying a new camera, but I'm doing a little bit of a shortcut without buying something. So let me know how it goes. Everyone getting up and about for Marcus Thompson. Jamie Sheldon in the chat says, hey, young lady, what's up, Jake? You've met Jamie on an early podcast? Because what happens is I get too excited. So I'll have a podcast with some of the greats. Yeah. Jamie Sheldon, Jeff Hale, Michael Todd, like anyone in it. You guys have all seen who's on the show. And one of the first things I love to do afterwards, if Jess early on had the energy and were comfortable being on camera, was go, you got to meet my wife. You've got to meet my wife. Come down here. And then suddenly, it's like.
I've chatted to all these amazing sportsmen, all these famous arm wrestlers.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Everyone's just being amazing.
What a cool family you have in the chat.
Bob Brown's Poker Face says, what's up, Aussie? You complete babe magnet. Well, this was a total fluke. I sometimes sit there on the couch and do not move because I'm like, how did I land this genuine champion? All right, everyone's saying g'day to each other in the chat. I'm just got to scroll up. Video's great, Jake. Thank you. The coloring seems a bit better and the lighting, maybe it's the camera. The lighting's terrible, but the video is better. I'm glad everyone is seeing it. Video looks great. And so does Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler, but not you, Jake. Makes sense.
Oh,
Oh, we'll have to send you a baby shirt.
you have to get a little bang shirt.
From Good Pullers. Yeah, Sarah, I need to talk to Jason soon. I think I'm ready to get my stuff on Good Pullers. Go check them out. Everyone is saying g'day, 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 g'day. Beautiful.
G'day.
All right, I'm just going to leave that super chat up there for a minute. On a scale, I'm going to put up another video. On a scale to 1 to 1,000,000.
Mm-hmm. It's a big scale.
How awkward are you here and not knowing what to do? So this is Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler receiving her medals.
Why did you find this?
So this was after the tournament. Look at that. My third place superstar. Getting one of your medals there. And I wish I could zoom in on that. You should see her face there. She's like, how do I flex? I'm like screaming. It's like,
nothing.
do that, do this, do that.
I still don't know how to flex.
It's like a T-Rex.
Rah.
Get it in there and we'll show that one more time. How?
Oh, that's so funny. On a scale from 1 to 1,000,000, 1,000,000 being awkward, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, like we're right up there. Definitely closer to the 1,000,000 end. I did not know. I felt awkward that I was getting given something that I did not deserve. I felt awful for you because your puppy dog eyes wanting one, and I'm like,
I didn't have my first match yet. And I'll tell you what, it was almost a good thing. I felt bad for Shannon Hawkins because I absolutely flogged him both arms in my very first match.
Yeah, you did so well.
Which is good. Brad, near the end of the episode, we might have a bit of a chat because we've got some fun arm wrestling games to play, and we might share that story a little bit later on. But let's just say, I don't know about Miss Aussie ArmWrestler, but I fell in love on the first date. I knew I went on the first date with my wife.
Me too.
With your wife.
I knew I'd marry you. Yeah, I did.
Getting a bit soppy. Jake, have you heard any word on Larry coming to Australia? Last I heard, they were just trying to work out the finer details about getting Larry Wheels to Australia.
Visas and stuff.
Yeah, which is good. Money Slam Aussie, great guy. Abdominal stretch. Yeah, hit the like button if you can, guys. Let's have a look at the moment. We are sitting on 54 likes. Let's get those likes up. I love you all. Travis Beckley, we will announce it when everyone sees the photo of the baby. We had our first 4 or 5 babies' names picked out already, like on our 3rd or 4th date. That's how we knew.
We did.
So, but you're getting nothing from me. Brad Cook, 217. Love that guy. He's about to overtake me in the subs count.
Which guy, sorry?
217, Brad Cook, just here.
He's going to overtake you in,
But well deserved. The man, the effort, and the stuff he puts in.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can make, so I can commentate paint drying fun. But if I teamed up with Brad,
yes,
he would film it like it was a Picasso masterpiece.
Oh, look, match made in heaven, aren't you?
Well,
I'm not needed.
Finally, someone in the chat making sense. John Bjornsson. This girl is punching way above her weight. That's right. That is right. You're making sense.
He's amazing.
And he says, just kidding.
I'm not kidding.
It's
love.
All righty. So we're gonna play a game. What's gonna happen now is I'm going to go in levels. Okay. I'm going to type a name in the comment, and I'm going to put it up on the screen for everyone to see. And you have to you just have to try and pronounce the name.
Ooh.
Okay. So we're going to start nice and easy.
The last name's going to be like more than 8 letters. It is, isn't it? It's going to be hard.
So
apologies in advance for mispronouncing your name.
So there's the first name. You can either look there or look there.
Okay, all right. I've heard this one. It's Todd Hutchins.
Beautiful. Level 1 complete. Okay.
Woo-hoo.
Level 2. And you guys let me know if you feel that she's pronounced it correctly or you think she's got it wrong.
I've also heard this one. It's Devon Larratt.
Bang! I thought we were going to get you Larratt.
Larratt. No, it's Larratt.
Okay. Level 3.
I'm winning this game. So
You are.
did you expect me to get that one?
Yeah. I thought it might have been a little trick. Level 3.
Oh, yeah. John Brasink.
Bang! Here we go.
Do you know how I know that one? Do you want a story about Jake here? So early-ish days of your commentary, you were living and breathing, still lives and breathes it, but you were so involved that in your sleep, you decided to commentate arm wrestling matches while dreaming. And John Brasink was a name that I heard fairly frequently in the night. Not in a sexual way.
No.
But
I'll call the action.
Bang! Oh, Brasink. Oh, Levant. Devon, Levant. I don't know.
Yeah.
All these names. And I was like laughing. Tried to record you. Well, then you finished your dream.
I commentate in my sleep. That's how bad I want this dream. And the support of you Dead Set Legends out there. 53 joining in the chat.
Funny.
Really, really appreciate it. Okay, so that was level 3. We are up to level 4.
Level 4. What is up to 3?
No, because you did.
Uh-oh.
You did Todd, John, and Devon. So I'll give you a clue.
I'm going to guess.
Okay, go.
Ernest Gasparini.
Have a look closely.
But I don't know.
That's an
It's
M.
an M. Is not Ermes, is it Erms? Ermes? Hermes?
Hermes?
Hermes.
Hermes?
It's the last thing I would have actually locked in.
So I'll give you a clue.
Hermes.
The last name. Say what you see.
So it's Gasparini.
Bang! 4 from 4. Mwah. 4 from 4. All righty.
Oh, they're tricky.
Here we
That
go.
was a
Let's
hard one.
let's.
I don't think I got that one really. You fed me. Oh gosh. All right. Please jump in the chat. Save me. Jake's making up words now. Clearly, he's trying to catch me.
This guy is
This
pulling
isn't
it
real.
East versus West.
Where'd it go? Oh, no,
here.
the left. Okay.
Or I've got it written down here.
I do not know. Okay.
Try. You got to try.
Evgeny Prudnik.
Oh, Yevgeny.
I don't know.
Yevgeny Prudnik. What do we reckon? Does she get a point for that one?
A halfie.
Let
I
me
think I
know
got Prudnik.
in the chat. Strength old school. Can you ask that question? Relay that question at the end of this game. Wool says his YouTube shadow banned from you. What? I'm not this again. What do you mean? Someone have a chat. Someone have a chat with White Wolf. Why is he banned? I don't think he's banned. Are you playing games with me again? Because I didn't do anything. All righty. So that was level 5. Level 6.
Can I answer Ben Young while you type?
Yes.
It's a girl. It's a girl, Ben
on,
Young.
I'll get Ben Young's question on. Let everyone know how pumped you were.
How pumped I was. Oh, to find out the gender. I wanted a surprise, and then Jake wanted to know, and then I changed my mind, and we both wanted to know. But I wasn't bothered which way at all. I truly wasn't. But once we found out, yeah, I cried.
I cried too. I wanted a girl.
We were so happy.
I wanted a girl.
Exciting.
All righty. What are we up to? Level 6.
All right. So Gabriella. I'm sure it's Gabriella.
Yep.
Gabriella V.
I call it
Gabriella. Vasconcelos.
Oh, so close. So close. Depending where in the world. You can either pronounce it as Vasconcelos or Vasconcelos, depending where you are on around.
Vasconcelos. It's like Speedy Gonzalez.
Yep, that's
like
not racist, even though she's Brazilian.
No, it just sounded cool. I'm sorry.
No. Gabby's been on the show.
What was the other way to say it?
Vasconcelos.
Ooh, Vasconcelos.
Which is good.
Very cool.
John's giving you a point. Says it's acceptable, which is good. And Sarah's very happy that it's a little girl. So Sarah's happy that we're getting another arm wrestler.
Yes.
Okay, level
Expanding the
7.
Division.
So we got 10 levels, guys. 10 levels. This is level 7.
They might need a lower weight division for our little one.
Yeah, they
It's
might.
pretty tough up there in the what's the lowest women's weight again? Is it 70 kilos?
Under 65. Under 60, 65
Yeah.
kilos. These guys work in pounds. All righty, level 7.
Give me a moment to
He's been on the
dissect
show.
these letters.
Just
Apologies. I'm sure I've met you. I'm sure you're amazing.
Jordan Davis in the house gives us a ready bang, the Dead Set legend.
Bozadar. Is it Bozadar?
Oh, very close. Bozadar.
Simonov?
Yeah!
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Wow. This is amazing.
How did
Okay.
you say his first name?
Bozadar.
Ooh.
So instead of Bozadar,
Bozadar.
Bozadar. But people say Bozadar. Okay.
Oh, 6 pounds 9. So cute. A little bub. Sorry.
That's it. Oh, you're reading Levan's. Yeah, 6 pounds 9. Awesome. Okay, next name. We're up to level 8.
Oh, I was like, that's the name that we're commenting on. No, different last
No.
name. No, Levan.
Or Levin. Yeah, depends.
Levin, like Devon.
Yeah.
Saggy Nashville.
Saginashvili. So you said
Saggy Nashville.
Saggy Nutsvili. There's another YouTube troll. YouTube troll name, Simeonov. Pete West saying. I might have spelt it wrong if I did, Pete West.
I think I got that wrong.
Apologies.
That's a fail.
Level 9.
How many levels?
10.
I think I lost it. Definitely lost at 9. Not a chance. This is surely fake.
No, have a look. Who's this arm wrestler? Oh, get it up on the screen.
A Buftang, Zabuftang Vuktraget.
Not even close. That is John Smith.
John Smith.
No. What does it say here on level 9?
Type anything. You're a butt. I
All
swear I thought you were doing that on like the second one. I'm like, come on.
All righty. This one is actually a name.
I don't believe you. My trust's broken.
Oh, no.
Joking.
You know it's all coming,
Oh,
guys.
that's not a name. We're actually joking. You just put a capital at the start to make it look legit.
I don't even know if I've spelled it properly, but the way it is, it's pronounced.
Oh, my goodness.
Looks like...
Which
hang on.
Which country is he from? He, she?
It's a guy. I believe
Okay.
he's from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
Now you know when I commentate. These are the names I've got to...
I know. How do you do
I've
this?
got to belt out.
Is it Kid or Kide? Kiddergully. Ongabov.
Ongabayev. I think there might be a Y.
Oh,
like
that's a
B-A-Y.
hard one.
How'd you go, guys? Out of
Oh.
10? I reckon you did pretty well.
Number 10. That's hard.
Yeah. So Kazakhstan pull it. Now,
I don't think I could get that one even if you told me to repeat after you.
Ongabayev.
Ongabayev.
Ongabayev. Now, let's find that from strength. Oh, here we go. So, how did Mrs. Aussie feel about her husband quitting a secure full-time job to pursue YouTube full-time?
Well, if I'm honest, I may have been the encourager behind the scenes. I may have told him to do this a little while before he actually decided to do it. And I 1,000,000% back my man. So, yeah, I actually felt excited and relieved that you'd finally made the decision to do it. I'm not scared. I'm not annoyed. I'm pumped and I back you all the way. Go, baby.
No, that's very, very cute. Yeah, it really was, guys. So what had happened was I was working and the days were getting bigger and bigger, just doing bits and pieces, and as you do. And then I was really struggling to put in some like proper YouTube content. And this is just, as you can see, I'm having the time of my life. This is my dream. And it's because of you, Dead Set Legends, that it works. But it was Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler's like, you've got your grumpy pants on there, Jake. What's going on? And I was tired. and I wanted to be a good husband and, prepare for this baby. And then it was you.
You weren't enjoying your other jobs. You just, you needed to do this.
Yeah.
It's your destiny. So.
And then after a while, it was like, well, what's the worst thing? We try it for a couple of months, 2 months, 6 months. And if it doesn't
go
work,
as well as you want,
let's go get a job again. But
not
at the moment, flying at the moment. So this is like the sole reason. So whenever you see me and someone brings up Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler, and I absolutely lose it because I'm like, yes, let's just talk about my wife for another hour on other people's show.
Oh, sorry.
You can see why. So very good question. Strength old school. With most things, like anyone, if you're a wife that has a supporting husband or a husband that has a supporting wife, you genuinely believe that you can conquer the world. And in the last 2 years, we feel like we've 2 years, we feel like we've conquered the world.
We're winning. We're winning.
We really do.
We're a good team.
And this, getting Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler on the show to talk about arm wrestling and having fun isn't to rub it in. Yes, I'm definitely bragging. I mean, come on, I am definitely bragging. But it's just, if we can make you guys have a laugh for a day, forget about what's going on in the world for 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours, then we absolutely love it. We want to just show you that, you might be in a relationship or you might be single, but you can be in a genuinely 100% happy all the time relationship. And that's where we feel we are. We jump out of bed buzzing. I may or may not dance on the stairs when my wife gets home.
I get a little middle step dance.
There we go. All righty. So everyone, as I go back through the chats, everyone's just being real. Let's get in there. Being real funny. Yeah. S20 says she's a real gem. Yes, she is. Best supporter right there, Jake. You're a very lucky lad. Absolutely.
I'm lucky. Wouldn't want to be on any other team.
That's that Brad Butler. His son Christopher is having his 15th birthday this weekend. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday.
Todd and Oleg's love child says beautiful couple. John, women like this really exist. Yes, she is real. She's not a robot. How's it going, Jake? A good woman makes the man. I reckon an equal relationship makes it. She's got to be a robot.
I love you.
Pete West. Anytime I hear Aussie say flying, I immediately think of Neville Bartos. Neville bloody Bartos. Neville bloody Bartos. That Neville
Bartos.
Yeah, Jess hasn't seen the movie. Good question.
I thought he was an arm wrestler.
No, he was an Australian gangster.
Oh.
Hung out with Chopper Reed. Enemy of Chopper Reed, friend of Chopper Reed. Who's your favourite arm wrestler, says Todd and Oleg's love child?
It's got to be the one and only Jake Ward.
Oh, well, if you had to pick a second one.
I reckon it would be Ryan Bowen.
Oh, wow.
Is that not allowed to be said? Can he not be my second?
He can. He's good friends with him. We're at his wedding.
I was at his wedding.
But I think you've just lost. Our viewers have just plummeted. Yeah, wow.
We can edit this. It's not live or anything, is it?
Sarah Latona, I love seeing her on the show. She's just beautiful inside and out. Jason and I are your biggest fans, and I can see that's how you two are. Them two are awesome.
I'll change my mind. I'll go Celine.
That's better. Great one. Everyone's saying that I'm lucky. Let's keep. Not Ryan Bowen. No.
I like all arm wrestlers equally. Is that a good answer?
You've lost it from Travis Beckley. All points are rubbished off. He goes, just when I thought she was awesome. You go out and make a comment like that.
Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Aussie from Coach Ray the Terrible. He says, what is something we would be surprised to learn about Jake?
So many things.
Nothing's off the table. If you can.
He took like 6 years to fart in front of me. So he's a gentleman. Did you know that?
That is 100% true. That is 100% true. Especially when we were first dating, I've
got so many things now to share.
my guts were churning because I had to wait to get in the car to go to the work and drive off. But then when Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler was pregnant, we were like,
I was so scared the baby was going to push a fart out because I don't fart. And I was like, it's going to happen. I don't want to be first.
Can you please miss it? Marcus Thompson, you've got nothing to apologise about. We just had a bit of fun and games and things like that. I'm sure you'll catch the replay a bit later on. Dan John said, it took me 6 seconds to phone.
A nervous fart.
Nah, 6 years, mate. Took me, I only just recently did it. We've been married for a while.
He's made up for it, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. Once the cat's out the bag, I didn't think I could get happier.
And you don't like paddle pop sticks? Like, freaks out at them? That's random.
Yeah.
We all have our things, though. I'm not judging.
Oh, they're gross. You know the ice cream, the ice cream sticks that go on?
You can't deal with it.
Oh, they're gross.
And then they brought out eco-friendly cardboardy wooden spoons everywhere and the paper straws. They've lost Jake at all cafes.
Gross.
Freaks out. Hates it.
Big Dustin says, I want to get my nose hairs waxed now too. That was epic and looked satisfying.
I'll do it for you.
Yeah. Do it, Dustin, you big
pro.
ledge. All righty. Now that you've just let out all my deep, dark secrets, everyone's going to get stuck in him and going to have all those troll names. First of all, Brad Butler. Just wanted to throw you guys some love. 6 years to fart. What a guy. Chivalry isn't dead. Thanks very much, Brad. You're superstar. Yeah, I'm old-fashioned. It took me a while to convince her to let me pick her up for our first date. I thought, I'm just, you drive there, you pay for the meal, you drive them home, because if they're giving up their night, so I just wanted to say thanks.
Very sweet.
It took very convincing. And Jess is like, with Tinder and everything. We didn't meet on any of the dating apps. We actually met in person. Yeah. But yeah, you were like, whatever you like, which I am.
I don't talk like that. I was a bit nervous because I didn't really know you. Like, I'd met you out 9 months before that date. So Mr. Persistent.
The double caterpillars.
You start to go, okay, he stalked me for 9 months, jokes. But then
little bit.
Now he wants to pick me up and take me to an unknown destination.
Oh, yeah, because I thought I found this ripper restaurant.
Real cute. Is it a forest? Is it an alleyway?
Yeah, come dig holes with me in the forest.
I was a bit nervous.
Yeah, go on.
I trusted you and you proved yourself.
He
was, intentions were all sweet and gentlemanly.
I even have Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler's name tattooed on my chest. Her actual name, not Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler.
Can you imagine?
Sol Arun, guys, one of the very good graphic design. Did my Ready Bang logo and my banner on my YouTube. Sol Arun, go check him out. Go get some work done. He has done some amazing things. Go check out Sol. And he says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler. I may have to get some more work done for you, Sol. Make Dead Set Legend look good, Sol. Dead Set Legend. Make me a t-shirt that says Dead Set Legend. Travis knows what's up. He says, planted the seed and walked away. I walked you to the taxi rank. Didn't hit on you. Actually. Didn't even try to kiss or hold hands.
No.
Walked you to the taxi rank, got you in the car and...
made sure I was safe. That was a bit cute.
Hey?
Protected.
Nice guys don't finish last. Nice guys always win.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. White Wolf. Thank you very much for the super chat. He goes, Jake, you aren't human. To be able to not fart in front of your girl for 6 years. We are not worthy. Brad plus Wolf equals $10 for not ripping. It was, mate,
painful.
I've never reversed out of a driveway. I'm sure her family was like, why are you dating a lunatic that's doing burnouts in our driveway? Because I'd be like holding in the morning. And then it's like, because I came over for dinner once, never left, started living with your parents.
Lived there.
So then I was like, all right, babe, got to go. And then I'd be in the car park. And this one time I had to almost pretend to annoy you because I got in the car and did the whole rumbling. And then you came out.
Babe, you forgot your lunch.
Forgot my lunch. So she comes running out and I just had to pretend.
He's like, no, gotta go.
Gotta go. And I had to buy my lunch
Can't
that day. The only time.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the reason.
Yeah, I've never done a Dutch oven.
Oh, yuck.
That's right. I forgot you guys call it a duvet, a blanket.
A duvet.
Yeah, it's called a duvet.
Duvet.
No, strength old
it's
school.
just the noise that's funny. Just the noise.
Ready, rip. Held in for 6 years. It was amazing. And of course, lucky you didn't spontaneously combust. All right, we'll get back to some more fun stories in a moment. Guys, get your pen and papers out because I got Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler on before the Monster Michael Todd Factory. And I said, I need you to pick the winners.
Yes.
It was BJ Fakakis versus Don Underwood, Robbie Topi versus Monster Michael Todd, and Pauline versus Ron Bubble Bath. That's right, Zeus. Ron Bubble Bath. And do you know how many Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler got right? Tell them, babe.
I got a little bit teased and a little bit laughed at first, but then I got them all right.
All right. I got them all wrong. I got them all right. So we're going to go through 2 events. Quick fire. Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler is going to give you some tips. First of all, I'm just going to have a chat with my man, Travis Beckley. He goes, what did you think about Jake Paul's pro wrestling debut? Mate, he was unreal. He was way better than Dominic Mysterio for all my wrestling fans out there. I thought he was fantastic. And they'll get him on a bit later to make sure he's not a bad guy anymore, obviously, for his YouTube channel. I thought he was brilliant. They've done really, as much as we don't like them, they have done really good things. Like they're kicking ass in boxing and they did well in wrestling. Thank you very much. Jake or Paul, I can't remember which one it was. So, all right. I've been married 24 years and the wife burns cornflakes. You love cooking, don't you?
I do love to cook.
All righty. So coming up, we've got the Arm Sports Entertainment Arizona State Championship matches, and we've got some super matches ready to rock and roll. Make sure you hit that like button while we're here. Let's see how many likes we got in the chat. We're hanging and banging with 74 likes. Thank you very much. Here we go. So let's get them. I'm going to circle them. Mm-hmm. We've got the matches here, and we're going to start off with Wayne Withers versus Don Underwood. And you don't get to see how they are. Actually,
Wayne Withers versus Don Underwood.
Let me just... Can I make that an overlay?
I'm going to go for Don Underwood.
Hollywood, Don. All right. So if I put this overlay on. So in the middle one, Don Underwood, and that's Wayne Withers.
Yep. Lock it in.
So you're going Hollywood, Don Underwood. They both were on the show yesterday.
Ah, cool.
Spontaneously. Okay. So I'll get this next one up again. Get your tips in the chat as well, you Dead Set Legends. And make sure you join the predictions on armwrestlingforums.com. I'm over there getting all my predictions in and getting them all right.
Was it a bad guess?
No. Paul Passmore versus Robbie Topi. Paul Passmore, Robbie Topi. Who is your tip?
That's a hard one. Paul
Passmore. Awesome. I'm going to write that one down. One more.
What if I lose all of them this time?
Write them down, guys. Write them down. The tips are coming in. Next one is Top Roll King, Adam Taranenko, or Coach Ray, Raymond Lipens.
Oh, I've heard you say both of these. I normally pick the one that I hear a lot. Say them again, please.
So Top Roll King, Adam Taranenko. That's Top Roll King, Adam. And Coach Ray, Raymond Lipens.
Oh, that's really hard. I'm going to go the first one again.
Top Roll King. Yeah, your bets are going to shit.
But people said that last time, and you said that last time to me. Didn't you?
Let's see what the rest of the chat's going.
I did nearly say Wayne for the first. He's the first one, wasn't he? The very first.
Welcome, Warren Raber from the 98%. You did set legend. He says, "Hey, brother." What's everyone saying? Wayne's got it, but I love them both. Wayne, 100%. Wayne Withers loading. Oh, here we go. Is this really you? The Dungeon Master, Timbo Slice here. Thanks again, Jake, for the ready bang. Oxford ArmWrestling reached out to me and he goes, I've got some videos. Can you give us the ready bang? I said, yeah, of course, man. I'll help out. Whenever I can, I'll call some matches. I might have to start charging soon. The requests are coming in. But this dude, I didn't know anyone's name, so I called him the Dungeon Master. But he took it like a champ. The true Ma. Thank you very much.
Why the Dungeon Master?
He just looked like
Show us.
He just looked like someone that played Dungeons and Dragons, but shouldn't be.
Oh, okay.
He's pretty good on the table though.
Yeah.
Levan saying
that's what
Robbie
I've
and
learned.
Arden.
You can't judge a book by its cover in arm wrestling, can you?
No.
The big guy doesn't always win. Or
That's
girl.
right. And everyone's Coach Ray and the Noble Natty to win. Yes. So there's a big thing about steroids juicing.
Who's Noble Natty?
So a noble arm wrestler that's natural. We call them, if you don't take any steroids, we call you natty.
Did I pick the natty?
No.
Oh.
No.
I'm all for the natty.
And the last.
Lock in the natties. It's a fun word.
There you go. And these tips works. You pick Monster Michael Todd because he looked like a wizard.
Yeah, he had a big beard. And I like some of the names.
Yeah, you picked BJ for Carcass over Don Underwood because you like the name.
Like at Melbourne Cup, I'm like, that's a pretty horse. That's a nice colour. I like that number. And then I win.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's all right, Spencer. He's pretty busy at work. He goes, these good looking till still live. Yes, we are a bit, and we've competed well considering who has gone live on another channel. So we're going all right at the moment.
You didn't exactly have the most sought after guest on your show today.
I got one of the best.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, I got one of the best guests on the show.
You're very cute.
Absolutely. Look how much fun that we've been having.
I've had fun.
Good. Oh, still going.
I hope you don't regret having me on your show.
Not at all. Giannis Amelins, Corey the Flash Miller. Last one. Because we're going to get Missy.
Are they separate or is that like a nickname?
Yeah. So we've got the Jedi, Giannis Amelins, versus Corey Flash Miller. We're going to do East versus West another day. I'm going to take you through the whole 15 matches.
Okay.
And we'll get you on. So you're picking the Jedi.
The Jedi.
Now let me.
He's going to win.
Circle that one. The Jedi. Who do you guys think will win?
Who do you think?
It's going to be, I think, Giannis Amelins, the Jedi, as well. We're on the same team.
Ah, love.
Photo.
Sorry.
Man, me and my girl had a ripper laugh last night trying to say, oh no, in an Aussie accent. And we just looked like, we sounded like complete innocence. You got to say, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
That's what Australians say all the time. Yeah, nah.
Oh no is very like English. Like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Are you American?
No.
Is Brad American?
Yeah.
His wife, I guess, might be American.
She could be.
Might be, might not.
She could be Scandinavian. He could have got on ScandinavianWives.com. You never know. Don't judge Brad. He's a good dude.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah. That's what I mean. You guys, you're the best guest by a country mile. Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler. Love heart eyes. Which is awesome. All righty. So we got it.
Kind.
Monster Michael Toddy's a wizard. Good eye. There we go. Thank you very much, Marcus Thompson. Correct. All comps need to hire Jake and Uncle John. Yes, they do for the commentary. For the commentary team. I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Yep.
First thing that comes out of your mind, I'm just gonna come up with them, think of them,
like just
on the spot. Yeah, well, I'm gonna ask you a question. You just answer it without thinking.
And it's a short answer?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you like arm wrestling?
Yeah. No, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah. Has there has there been a guest that you haven't liked on my show?
Ooh. Not like honestly, I don't think so.
It's okay.
But I don't remember. I might have.
Yeah.
Yeah. There might have been people that I'm like, and then I've changed my mind. Like you've had them on, and I'm like, they were actually really cool. Or yeah.
Do you regret me doing this full time?
Not a chance. No.
Who do you love more?
I really don't.
Who do you love more, me or Zeus?
Equal. Nah, Jake. I love you more.
Who do you love more? My mum or your mum?
Oh, that's not nice. Both of them. I do. I love them both so much.
Who do you think would win in an arm wrestle? Uncle John or Ryan Bowen?
Are we going to say your mum or Zeus? Who? Sorry.
Uncle John or Ryan Bowen? Because you've spent some time with both.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Like, I didn't mean to forget about Uncle John, but I was saying my favorite one. He's up there. He's equal. Sorry, Uncle John.
Stop saying equal.
Equality.
Who?
Okay. That's funny because I don't know that this might be me not knowing. I'm very naive with arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Have they ever matched
No.
first? Competed? What's the word? Ooh.
I'm never in the doghouse, Marcus. Never in the doghouse.
I don't know who would win that because
Pick one.
Well, I know Blue's like really good, but then I don't know what.
That's why. Well, you don't know about all the others, and you
Uncle
seem to pick them. It's harder when you're emotionally involved, when you know
it's
the
really
people.
hard.
That's why I get all my picks wrong, because I'm like, I really like this guy. I don't really want to pick against him. Don't read the chat for advice.
I
reckon. You cheat.
I didn't read them.
Okay.
I was just like thinking. Is Uncle John like the top in his country? Like, I don't know these things.
The point of this game was to quickly
as a
answer
guess.
the question. It wasn't dissect, get data,
Let's
research.
go, Uncle John.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Marcus Thompson
Was
says,
I right?
I love Uncle John, but Ryan would win.
Really?
Uncle John always bears blue. Come on. Uncle John, left-handed. Redbeard, right-handed.
Oh, see, I could have said that.
Uncle John left. Decent match. Ryan Blue Bowen, easily right.
Yeah.
Last question.
So you and Uncle John are lefties.
Yeah, Uncle John would smash me,
Ryan's
though.
right. Okay.
Uncle John would smash me. How jealous of you are? How jealous are you of my third place trophy? That I brag about it so much.
Like, I'm pretty jealous. I just got, medals. You got a trophy that everyone wants. The jealousy's real.
That's right. Oh, here we go. Someone was sneaking in at the right time. Uncle John's arm wrestling show has come in
to see me just in time.
Well, look, he says Mrs. Aussie is too smart because you picked Uncle John. There you go. He's going to screen grab that. We're going to show it to Ryan.
Oh, no.
They're on live. This is what we do. We ask the hard-hitting questions.
No.
And Uncle John's arm wrestling show. Hopefully, we can get him to Australia very, very soon.
Yes.
I'm very tempted to do a 24-hour podcast to raise funds. It doesn't have to be for over the top, but if we can get Uncle John to like maybe Brisbane, use Ryan's studio, spend a week there. I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very happy that you've picked him.
If you get into Brisbane, then I can't meet him.
Yeah, well, this is later on in the year.
Oh, yeah, cool.
We'll bring baby arm wrestler.
Baby Aussie.
Baby Ward up. All right, now everyone wants to know that the hot topic of all of it is Devin Larratt versus Levan Saganishvili. Now, you can ask questions. You can find data. This is the match of the decade.
Okay.
This will literally break the internet. Who do you think will win that matchup?
All right, so Devin versus Levan.
Correct.
Is that right? And you've had Levan on your show.
No, he's coming on the chat, or one of his translators is coming on the chat. Levan, come on the bloody show. You too, Devin.
Devin versus Levan.
Everyone in the chat, get your answers in there. We'll see how it goes.
That is hard because they're two very, very, very highly spoken names. I hear their names a lot in this house, so I don't know.
And maybe I talk about arm wrestling way too much.
I'm gonna
Dude it. All right, so I'm going to ask you right now, Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler. Hang on. I'm just reading everyone's comment. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler, who do you think is going to win the match of the decade? Devin Larratt or Levan Saganishvili?
Devin will lose.
Oh, swerve.
I don't know, really.
Swerve. You can say whatever you want. I don't mind. I just want to see the internet break for that matchup for whoever wins.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I think I'd expect you to say Levan, or maybe like people would say that because I hear people saying Levan's the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I reckon Devin might sneak that little title. I don't know.
Oh, so a lot of people are saying Levan crushes Devin.
Does he? Okay.
And things like that. And
I don't really know.
Now you've just sent the comment section in a massive tailspin. They did like your nice little swerve, and then you went back on your word.
Yeah, I don't know.
So give everyone the official word because everyone's commenting.
I think I would have expected to hear Levan won. Like that's what I would expect. But just to go a little bit against the grain, I'm going to go Devin just for fun.
There it is, the official tip. Take that to the bank. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler does not get anything wrong. That's why she is a dead set legend, and I'm genuinely honoured to be married to her. No. And everyone is now up and about in the comments section. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler, have you had fun on the show? We might wrap it up.
I've had a lot of fun. Sorry for my lack of knowledge. I try. I do listen. I listen to everything you say and all of the shows.
Oh, I think that's what's made it. This is why I think it's made it heaps more.
Because I could actually talk, but
no, that you listen, but you don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know who's unless I show you a picture. Like you wouldn't have known who any of those guys are or the names you were pronouncing. So it's fun. Like if you knew everything about arm wrestling, that naming game would have sucked.
Yeah, true. That's true. No, I had heaps of fun. I'm just very honoured that everyone didn't mind me jumping into your show.
These are the most loyal people I've met. We'll go 2 or 3 more minutes. If you've got any questions for Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler, guys, and we'll get Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler to do a bit of a Q&A, and then we will wrap it up there. So if anyone's got any questions about, it's near the end of the show. So about anything, but Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler has the right to refuse.
Okay.
If it's too uncomfortable or...
I should interview you one day. You should be on your show. That'd be funny.
That'd
be great. Is that a no?
Mate, you know I love anything to do with you. And if we do it
it's to do with you.
To do it on camera. All right, Brad. Brad wants to know the meeting story. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's first of all, best banter on the tube. Oh, yeah, we need to do a Mrs. Aussie just reacts. Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler reacts. We need to do...
To what?
So it's the Ermie's, his highlights and heavy lifting montage.
Oh, okay.
But I think we need to...
film it and put it...
White Wolf, is Derek live now? If Derek's live now, we'll wrap it up pretty soon. All righty, so where's Brad Butler? Tell us the meeting story. All righty, we'll probably... jump back and forth. So I was going through a phase. I was dedicated to being a single man. I was right into raising money for charity. I just run 1,000 kilometers from one capital city to another, one state to another, Sydney to just past Melbourne, in order to raise money for the National Breast Cancer Foundation.
Amazing.
I just done that. A week after, I was sitting there and I was messaging all my mates. It was a Friday night and I went, bang. Does anyone want to go out? It's Friday night. I'm up and about. I've just run home. I've conquered what I thought was the unconquerable. No one would say anything. So I'm like, I'm going to my local hangout by the beach, Davies, or we call it Dirty Davies because it's a bit of a stinker.
And I'm a primary school teacher. So me and some of the girls are out for the end of year celebrations, having a few drinks. we decided to go there because it was near one of
the house that you were at.
Yeah, like one of the girls' houses was near there.
So then
we ended up at the same
yeah,
joint.
so I sat there and went, I said, well, I'm just going to go out by myself because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm not shy. I don't mind a bit of a chat.
Yeah.
And so then from there,
social butterfly.
The funny thing was I was turning 30 the next week, and this place on a Friday night is over 28. Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler, how old were you?
I think I was 25. I turned 25 3 weeks before going there.
So it was about a month. So I sit there and I see this beautiful woman. That's right, Zeus. I'm talking about your mum. Saw this beautiful woman dancing on stage, and I looked at her. And my first thought was, "You are not over 28." So I came over, given the big licks, and Jess was having a bit of a dance, and I asked her,
"This is where I'm going to jump in very soon because I know how your version
I'm going to feed you." So I leaned over and said, said hi. Can I buy you a drink? What did you say, Miss Aussie ArmWrestler?
I'm an honest and loyal person, so my answer was, "You can absolutely buy me a drink, but just so you know, I have a boyfriend. Just letting you know." What
was my response?
First meeting with you, yeah. So Jake goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" Like breaks up the whole club, all eyes on him. "Whoa, I'm not trying to have sex with you or anything. Just trying to buy you a drink." Jeez. I'm like,
gave it one of those ones like, whoa, trying to be like the nice guy. Anyway, I was devastated. So went and bought her and her friends
6 vodka raspberries,
all drinks, and then just asked them. I was like, "Hey, I'm here by myself. You guys look like you're having fun." Thinking, "You bloody beautiful woman." So we hung out, we danced all night, we had a bit of fun. Honestly, Jess gave me donuts. She gave me nothing. So, and I found that so attractive because there was a bit of a phase where a lot of people with partners weren't so loyal. So when I saw Jess do this, I was like, wow, that's amazing. May or may not have tried the old friend request, slide in the DMs.
Like an hour after that night.
I might have been a bit drunk and things like that.
You didn't seem drunk.
Yeah, I'm just exactly. Well, you seem the
confident.
same. Oh, well, I might be a confident person. And then and then I hated the taxi rank, so I walked you and your friends to the taxi rank, got in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you left safely. Then I tried the old
very cute
slide in DMs. Nothing. Thought I'd try again a little bit later on. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. Then her friends started a group chat and were like, "Oh, my God, Jake's going to move to Canada and Jess is single now. How good, they should hook up." I tried to apologize to Jess again that I had nothing to do with it.
This was the most awkward chat, though, because they put themselves, you and me in the chat. They're like, "Hey, did you hear Jess is single?" And then they left the chat.
Then they left the chat.
Left the group. So they just left Jake and I, and Jake's like, "So this is awkward. Sorry." And I was like, "No, I'm sorry. This is really..."
Yeah. And then, no, you didn't even reply.
No, I think I did. I was like, I don't know. We'll have to go back and find it.
So then I left it for like 5 more months. And so it'd been like 9 months since the first time we met and to this moment. So I was working. I used to look after people with an intellectual disability full time. And I was having one of the worst shifts I've had in my 11-year career. It was the worst. And as you do, when you're a bit bored, you scroll on Facebook, and I was doing that, and Jess's friend had posted something, but Jess was still in the profile picture from that night we met. I went, well, this day can't get any worse. Let's just get one more kick in the guts. I'll try one more time.
Little friend request.
Well, 2 hours later, you wouldn't bloody believe it. What happened? Bang! Someone accepted my friend request.
I was in a place where I could be your friend in the way that you wanted me to be your friend.
Well, yes. And after talking and just realizing that...
as soon as we were friends, then all your messages popped in because they weren't in my unread box. No, legit, this happened.
Yeah, sure.
They were in my unread messages because we weren't friends yet. And then when we were friends, they all popped in, and I'm 6 unread messages about how it was Christmas. I'm like, I feel like the biggest bitch. I'm so sorry. So I replied to all of your messages, and then you invited me on a date. And then we fell in love.
We did.
And
We
that's
did.
the
We literally there almost wasn't a second date due to my ego. So no word of a lie. As you do on first dates. Oh, have you had any bad first dates? And we're sharing stories. And I was sharing a story how a girl told me she'd loved me at the end of the first date. As I was telling that story, I was sitting there going, stop telling this story. You were falling in love. You're literally hanging shit on yourself. You were falling in love. So as I was driving home, I was getting angry. Like, I can't believe, because I was in control my whole life. I was always in control. I love being in control. And I was like, this 5'2" pocket rocket has just absolutely taken over every fiber of my being. I can't stop thinking about her. I want to turn around and go see her again. And almost didn't have a second date. And then
out of stubbornness.
Yeah, true story. And then by the time I got home,
so
because you asked me to
message me when you get home, just so I know you're safe.
Yep.
Because I'm in love with you.
That's right.
But I can't tell you that because you told me a story about a girl and I was embarrassed that I was now becoming that weirdo.
I was that weirdo. And then of course, but by the time I got home, I'd messaged her and we spoke for another couple of hours before falling asleep.
I think you rang or messaged on driving home,
naughty,
to like pretend you were home so that I wouldn't fall asleep and you wouldn't miss out on chatting some more.
That's right.
Very cute.
I was very, very in love. So that's the story. That is the story. The chase is worth it. Everyone's saying a bit of ready, bang. Yeah, and everyone knows about those messages that aren't read. Adam Hasty says, hi,
why are
Jess.
they in these?
And that's literally just how it was. And from there on then, I came over for dinner once. Thank you to, we call her Min, Paulette, Jess's mum, and her dad, Andrew. I came over for dinner once and never left. We may have stayed over once or twice. I was currently renting out my properties and was living with my mum and one of my fathers, Ralph. And I just went over for dinner once and never left. And and as you can see, I mean, a part of me wishes we filmed the cancer journey because we really could have just shown everyone,
like blogged it or
we just smashed it because we are all about
helping anyone that we can.
It was just ridiculous. Talks about his ego when his ego was out the window in his pursuits. A real keeper. White Wolf says, I feel we are standing around drinking beers with you two, telling 40 Live about your good friends, the story of your beginning. Good times. Thanks for opening up, you guys. Love you both. Oh, yeah, I don't. Yeah, if I haven't said it, I'll say it a million times. Whenever you guys jump in the chat, I genuinely believe that you guys are my friends. I can't wait till the world opens up and someone taps me on the shoulder with a beer and goes, hey, I'm White Wolf. Hey,
that'd be
I'm
amazing.
Marcus Thompson, Solar and Levan Gasparini. You know, I can't wait until I can get over to wherever you guys are around the world because I've been given the go-ahead.
Hire out a pub or a venue and have everyone in the chat actually there.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It's,
the Aussies family.
And if I can, I try and reply or go above and beyond because if you guys message me or comment, I try and comment on every single video or if you slide in my DMs, I really try. Sometimes it probably takes a bit too much of my time, which... when we're trying to watch a movie or something. But I honestly...
No comment.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly believe that...
it's worth
it. That you guys are my friends. You're not fans of the shows. You guys are my mates. Marathon charity runner and a school teacher. Saints, you guys just keep getting better and better. Oh, Brad, if we told you even more, you would probably spew. About the good stuff,
about how in love we are,
about how love we are, all the good stuff
that we
try and put out into the world. Whether it's paying for random people shopping.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, we don't like to talk about it too much because a good deed should go unspoken. That's the way we are. Sometimes you got to talk about it because they're good stories.
Yeah.
But some of the things we don't like to bring up because you just do it because you're a good person.
Yeah, you want to do it.
Thank you, White Wolf, bringing us back to reality. Money Slam and I are still going to destroy the crap out of you and John, though. Laugh out loud. Don't worry, Mrs. Aussie. He will still come home and be okay. Yes, White Wolf, we've got to keep it professional, no matter how much we like Uncle John and Jake. I'm just going to quickly check something, you Dead Set Legends. If you can, in 40 minutes. So what have we got? Head over to Derek's channel now. Derek is live. Uncle John will go live in 20 minutes, I believe. It's going to be a Ripper show. Let's all go over there. Go over there now and tell Derek that Aussie sent you, and then join Uncle John live in 40 minutes and say that Aussie sent you there. Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler, finish these Dead Set Legends off with the world's biggest Ready Bang.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you. Ooh.
Thank you guys for having me. Ready? Bang!
Yes! The best Ready Bang going around. Thank you, guys. Got some awesome ideas for videos coming up. I might commentate some NBA or footy on the weekend. But thanks for joining, and thanks for just being awesome and welcoming Mrs. Aussie ArmWrestler for a full show.